The Excel import utility provides a quick and easy solution for interfacing with any ledger or ERP system. The utility is simple to use and will allow you to import your chart of accounts and historical balances in a very short amount of time. You can run an unlimited number of imports on a given analysis file, making this utility perfect for loading realized actual results for each month of your rolling budget. If you plan to import historical or actual data into your PlanGuru categories, it's best to create those categories through the import utility rather than adding them manually. Before we dive into importing data, I'll address some basic source file requirements when using the Excel import utility. Account number, description, and balance values should be arranged in a consistent column. All of your account description should be in the same column, and the same goes for account numbers. You'll notice I've stacked my balance sheet on top of my income statement in my Excel file. This is a requirement. You must import your full chart of accounts when using this utility. If you plan to import using account numbers, all data rows must contain an account number. Otherwise, these rows will be filtered out during the import process. Using this example, my autos account will be filtered out during import, so I should assign an account value. Now that we've covered the basic requirements, let's start the import process. To begin the import, go to the top menu and select File, Import Data, Import Balance Sheet and Income Statement. There are a few import options to be aware of. I recommend you leave the Import Zero Balance option checked. This will ensure that all accounts in your Excel file are loaded into PlanGuru. If your company is configured to use account numbers, you can check the Use Account Numbers checkbox here so that numbers are loaded during the import. You need not load account numbers, but you must make sure you use this option consistently within a given analysis. Auto Assign and Import by Class options are only available when using the Import from QuickBooks feature, so we need not talk about them here. Next, locate your import file by clicking the Browse button, and use the Windows Explorer menu to find and highlight the file before clicking OK. Please note that the Excel file cannot be opened during the import process. Click Next and begin defining the columns in your import sheet by right-clicking the top of each column and selecting the appropriate column type. For balances, you can highlight a range of columns and assign them by clicking each respective checkbox. The Assign Accounts dialog is where you will map accounts from your Excel worksheet to PlanGuru. But before we go further, let's pause for a moment to discuss this. On the left-hand side, you'll see the accounts from your Excel import sheet. On the right-hand side, you'll see the chart of accounts as it currently exists in PlanGuru. Notice the series of tabs. These correspond to each section of your financial statements. The goal is to map each Excel account to a PlanGuru class and subclass. Classes are highlighted in bold gray rows. Subclasses are bold descriptions underneath the class. To map an account, simply highlight the account description, right-click and hold, and then drag and place the account under the class and subclass you would like to assign it to. It's important to note that the mapping operation is slightly different for cash and retained earnings. These are special accounts in PlanGuru and must be dropped on top of the description provided to you. You can map a group of accounts at the same time by highlighting a range and using the same mapping operation. When you do this, you'll notice a dialog appears giving you two options. Assign accounts individually will insert a category into PlanGuru for each account you've dragged and dropped. Grouping accounts during import will take the selected accounts and group them into a single category in PlanGuru. Accounts can be unmapped by unclicking the checkbox to the left of the account description. After finishing your asset assignments, click the Next tab to continue and complete the mapping process. A very important note is that the mapping phase only needs to be done once. The account assignments made here will be remembered by PlanGuru. As a result, all successive imports will proceed much faster than your first one did. And to complete the process, I'll click Import. As the data stages and imports, you may have to sit patiently for a few seconds, but all in all, the Excel import utility is pretty slick. With the import complete, I show and expand my historical data to review my results.